Good day. Welcome back to G&H Honey Bees, and welcome to 2024. It is January 29th, 2024, and it's about 14 degrees Celsius, or about 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And I want to check on Hive 7 and Hive 4 down at the other end there to make sure they have enough food stores left, because we apparently have some cooler weather coming in again. So had a bit of changes here. Yesterday I had some concerns about Hive 3 here, which used to be 3 boxes high, and so I opened them up. And one of the reasons I did that was because the entrance was plugged with dead bees. The bees couldn't get in and out. And so I opened them up and found like 2 frames of bees left in there. And no queen. So I reduced them down to 1 box. I cleaned all the bees off the bottom board, and I put them in 1 box. There's plenty of honey in there for them. I gave them a pollen patty, but I don't think they're going to survive very much longer. Now, Hive 2, look at it today. This is crazy. They haven't been out in a while, so I guess they're out doing a cleansing flight. And I did have a quick check on them yesterday, and I lifted out a couple of the outside frames in the upper box, and there was plenty of honey in there. And on the next frame I found a nice big fat queen, and I think she was looking for places to lay, so it could be that she's in there laying. But look at the bees out there flying right now. Just a massive amount of bees. There's a lot of bees in that box. This hive's also flying really good. It didn't have quite as big of a population as Hive 2. When did I last check them? Around the end of October, November. But they are flying, and Hive 4 over there is flying as well. They both had smaller populations. But yeah. Now, Hive 3 here, this is one when I was doing my mite counts, had the massive mite count drop every day. Somewhere between 300 and 400 mites a day dropping out of there. And I kind of suspected that they wouldn't make it, just due to the extreme numbers of mites coming out of there. Now, I quit doing mite treatments early in December because I had an accident. Kind of fell off a ladder and hurt my back, lower back really bad. And I'm just now getting to the point where I can move around and do stuff. I have my back brace on, so hopefully I just want to lift the inner cover off of this one and just have a look at the top box, see what kind of food stores they have, and then we'll check Hive 4 over there, do the same thing on Hive 4. So give me a minute here. See, I got them strapped down. Early in January we had gale force winds, and I had 2 bricks on each of these other boxes because I didn't want the wind to lift the lids off, and I strapped these down because you can't put a brick on this peaked roof. I'm going to be making some more flat roofs for my colonies a little later in the spring. Not right now, but a little later in the spring I'll do that, and then I can put bricks on them and keep them good that way. So anyway, let me finish fiddling around with getting the strap off and getting the lid off and stuff, and I'll be back and we'll have a look inside. Alright, let's see what we have. a good population of bees up here. And as you can see here, I snuck in a pollen patty and I just lifted the front of the inner cover a little bit a few days ago and put another pollen patty in here. You can see them chewing away in that one over there. Making good use of it. There's more bees in here than what I suspected. So let's get this picked up out of the way for a minute. Yeah, I just want to look at a few of these frames, see how much honey's in here. I know, girls, not the time of year for you to be messed with. And there is some honey left in there. And no honey, well, there's a little bit of honey on that side, but that's pretty much empty. Fortunately, I have a whole bunch of honey from hive 3 that I can substitute some of these frames for. So it's got a little bit of honey left in it. There's a good amount of honey on that side. Again, there's a little bit of honey there. There's a little bit of nectar in some of them cells. Well, sugar water actually. There's just a little bit of honey left on that frame. I'm going to have to start feeding them soon. There's some uncapped honey in this one. There's a lot of bees in here. That is good. There's a bit of honey on this one. And there's some uncapped honey as well. There's not much in this one. It's almost too dark. I can't see if there's... Yeah, I don't see any eggs in there. Queen may or may not be laying. Looked like the other day there was a hatch of bees, small hatch of bees, so she may be laying a little bit. Nothing on this frame. A little bit of honey on the end there. They're actually in pretty good mood. So I think I'm just going to put them back together the way they were. back over here. Come on, girls. Don't need to squish you. They look pretty good. They're moving around pretty good. They don't seem lethargic or anything. I can see honey on this frame here. Capped honey. You can just see it all the way across. Listen to them roar on the inner cover. I'm just going to set that back on there. So, let me get this back together and we'll go down and check hive 4. Alright, back in a bit. Alright, so here's hive 4. Well, we have bees up at the top here feeding. That I can see both sides is full of honey. I just wonder. Oh yeah, that's got some weight to it. There's a good population of bees in here still. You see the remains of the old pollen patty. Just going to pull that out and put in a fresh one. I can see honey all down through here. They've got lots of stores. Lots of honey stores anyway. So here, get you down here a bit. You see the bees, there's lots of bees down in here. There's lots of honey on these frames. I can see capped honey here. There's capped honey here as well. So I think these girls are okay, and because it's going to downpour again any minute, I'm just going to throw a fresh pollen patty in here for them. There you go, girls. Slide over. I just put some dock marks in there just to help them get through the paper on the bottom and on the top. So let's just put that box back on there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, I don't want to be doing too much lifting. My back's just getting better. All right, that's looking good. The bees are kind of spread out between the boxes, but it's looking okay, so I'm not going to disturb them too much. Put our lid back on. And the only other thing I have to do now is, here, let me get this. The other thing I've been doing with these girls, these boxes, is, see, I have a bit of tar paper stapled over the back. Because I have the hives tilted forward a little bit, any rain coming straight down can hit the back of the box, and if there's any gaps in between the boxes, the water can run right in. So I put this on here is just a bit of a deflector, and I put these little covers over the entrances just to help keep some of the rain off the landing boards. I mean, it's not waterproof, but it does help. And so that's all I got left to do over here, is put that tarp back on. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I've got the entrance cover and the tarp stapled back on that one, and I'm just going to leave them as is for the time being. I mean, we got a long ways for winter to go yet, but they look really good for honey. They're going to need some extra frames of honey by the looks of it, but I have 2 boxes in there from Hive 3 that have honey in them, but I want to take them 2 boxes, and I have a little freezer that I have to fire up. I don't run it all the time, but I have to fire it up, and then I'm going to put them boxes in there for about a week, and kill off any mites that are still in there, because like I said, this box was overloaded with mites. And the last thing I want to do is take a frame that may or may not have a pile of mites in it and stick it in another box. So, but I'm not doing that today. Boy, they are just busy. Yeah, there's a lot of bees in that box. So anyway, we've had some unusual weather for the south end of Vancouver Island. 2 weeks ago it went to -12 Celsius, which is about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's without wind chill. With the wind chill it was -20 Celsius. And that's -4 Fahrenheit. But now we have Pineapple Express pushing our way. Well, it has been here and gone and here and gone. It's coming in waves, and that's drawing warmer air up from the south. So the last 2 or 3 days it's been anywhere from 12 to 14 degrees Celsius. So the bees have been getting out, doing cleansing flights, and yeah. So, but I don't know what the rest of, February is going to bring. It's just, it could turn real cold again. It did last year, and it could get really nasty again. So I just wanted to make sure that they had some food stores left in there, which they do, just in case it does turn cold. And I know this one's got a lot of food still in it, because I made sure like those two upper boxes were pretty much full except for the 2 center frames going into winter, and there's still a lot of honey in there. That box is like heavy. So, but it's unfortunate that I couldn't get control of the mites in this Hive 3. I still am baffled by just the extreme number of mites that were coming out of there. And I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but I think the tally on my daily counts had hit over 9,000 mites out of that one box, whereas the rest of them hadn't even hit 1,000 over the same period of time, which is about 2 months. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's the first video of 2024, and we'll catch you again sometime in the near future here, depending on weather, and we'll keep you updated on how things progress going into this new season. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. All right, bye for now.